What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. So I was asked to make
Speech on.
an updated what's on my iPhone video. So here we go. We're starting on the first page on my home screen.
FaceTime. Double tap to open.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows what FaceTime is. But if not, it is a video calling platform.
Photos.
There's
Double
Apple
tap to open.
Photos.
Batteries. Nova, 44% charging.
And there's
Actions
my batteries
available.
widget. And I have all my tech named. So, go ahead, call me weird.
Luna, 100% charging. Actions available. Notes. Double
and there's
tap to
Apple
open.
Notes. I like Apple Notes.
Camera. Notes.
But I don't like it
Double
for
tap to open.
checklists. I like Google Keep for checklists.
Camera. Double tap to open.
I don't use the camera all that often, but I do sometimes.
Reminders. Double tap
Same
to
with
open.
reminders.
Calendar. Wednesday, August 26th. Double tap to open.
And there's calendar. I usually use Google Calendar more, but this is still there because I might look into it more later.
Clock. 5:15 p.m. Double tap to open.
And of course, the clock. Can't delete the clock. I don't want to delete the clock
5:16
anyway.
p.m. App Store. Double tap to open.
And there's the App Store.
Maps.
Apple
Double
Maps,
tap to open. Health.
Apple
Double
Health,
tap to open. Wallet.
Apple
Double
Wallet,
tap to open. Settings. 4 new items.
and
Double tap to open. Watch. Double
and the
tap to
Apple
open.
Watch app.
Student. Double tap to open.
And then there is Infinite Campus Student, which my school uses for grades and attendance and all that kind of stuff. So I downloaded the app on my phone so I could get notifications about it. And when a grade gets put in, or when my attendance gets updated, or something like that.
Val. Double tap to open.
Val is an app where you can basically have a talking clock or a chiming clock notify you every hour. Or actually even more than that. There are other intervals.
Search. Page 1 of 3. Adjustable.
Before we go to page
Activate
2,
to open Spotlight. Swipe up or down with one.
before we go to page 2, we're going to look at the dock.
Dock. Phone. Double tap to open. Safari. Messages. Music.
I actually didn't
Double
change
tap
the
to open.
dock at all. But I'm genuinely thinking I might because I don't use Apple Music.
Message Safari. Phone. Search. Page 1 of 3.
I really
Adjustable.
hate that Apple
Activate to open
Music
Spotlight.
requires
Swipe
a
up or down.
subscription. That's honestly, in my opinion, that's really stupid. But we're gonna go to page 2 now,
Page 2 of 3.
and we're gonna go to the top,
Apple folder. 17 apps. Double tap to open.
and we begin in my
Opening
Apple
Apple folder. Apple. Heading.
These are all
Double tap and
Apple
hold
apps.
Voice memos. Calculator.
I'll let
Double tap
VoiceOver
to
do the
open.
talking.
Weather. Find My. iTunes Store. Shortcuts. Test flight. Support. In iCloud. Double tap to download.
You
Double
might
tap to open.
hear in iCloud a lot in this video because my phone has offloaded some apps that I don't use.
Page 1 of 3. Adjustable. Page 2 of 3. Fitness. Apple Store. Passwords. Contacts. Pages. In iPips. Journal. Apple. Heading. Double tap and hold to start. Page 2 of 3. Page 3 of 3. Games. Files. Apple. Heading. Control Center.
Nope, sorry.
Airplane mode. Switch. Closing Apple folder. Apple
So
folder.
that's it
17.
for the Apple folder. A lot of those are self-explanatory, and they're all Apple apps, so if you've used an iPhone, you've probably seen them before. But if not, and you use like Android or something like that, then you should.
Meta AI now for you. Audio description apps that actually work now.
Well, thank you. I'll look into that in a little bit. But the app names should give you a look at what they do.
Communication and social folder. 13 apps, 47 new items. Opening communication and social folder.
So here is my communication and social folder.
Communication and social. Heading. Double tap and hold to start edit. Meet. Double
There's
tap to
Google
open.
Meet,
Messenger.
Facebook
Double tap to
Messenger,
open. Facebook. 13 new items.
Facebook itself,
Discord. 6 new items.
Discord,
Double tap to open. Contacts. Double
Apple
tap
Contacts,
to open. Life 360. Double
Life
tap to open.
360, which my family uses to locate me, and I use to locate my family. Its accessibility is not too bad, but it could use some improvement.
Gmail. 1 new item.
There's Google
Double tap to open.
Gmail.
My chart. Double tap to open.
My chart, I use that for my health stuff,
Page 1 of 2.
like
Adjustable.
telehealth and
Swipe up or down with one
records.
finger to adjust. Page 2 of 2. Instagram. Double
And
tap
there's
to open.
Instagram.
Snapchat. 4 new items. Double tap
Snapchat
to
is
open.
not the most accessible. I've honestly thought about deleting it.
Ramblio. Double tap to open.
Ramblio is a newer app. It is a social platform that uses audio only, which I like. Because if you're using audio only, you don't have to worry about image descriptions. So, ha!
Reddit. 5 new items.
I don't
Double
know
tap to
why
open.
it used to pronounce this correctly, but now I'm on this iOS 27 beta and it doesn't. But it's Reddit. I like Reddit. It used to be less accessible, but now it's more accessible, so that's good.
App X. 18 new items.
And there's X,
Double
or
tap to
formerly
open.
Twitter.
Communication and social. Heading. Double tap and hold to start edit mode. Closing
Okay,
communication
that's
and
it
social
for the
folder.
communication and social
social folder.
folder.
13 apps. 47 new items. Double games folder. 45 apps. 3 new items.
Now for the
Double tap.
games,
Opening
which I'll have
games
to
folder.
probably
Games.
explain more.
Heading. Project Dark. In iCloud.
Project
Double
Dark
tap to
is a
download.
group
Double tap to
of
open.
audio episodes. They're interactive stories. Kind of choose your own adventure sort of things.
Blind Drive. In iCloud.
Blind
Double tap to
Drive is
download.
a fun
Double tap to
game
open.
where the main character is forced to drive blindfolded, and there's some fun twists and mechanics and stuff like that.
The Dragon Cave. Double tap to open.
So the Dragon Cave is one of the few accessible shooting games. But instead of a gun, you're shooting with a crossbow. And the main character is a princess who was kidnapped by a dragon and trapped, and you have to like escape and save the prince and stuff.
Blind Legend. In iCloud.
A Blind Legend
Double
is a
tap to download.
classic.
Double tap to open.
You're a blind knight and you have to save your wife who got kidnapped by the crazy king's men. And there's a lot of ways to die in this game, and there's a lot of combat.
BitLife. 1 new item. Double tap to open.
Now, BitLife is a life simulation game, and the one problem is it's recently become inaccessible, but I haven't deleted it yet because I'm waiting for it to become accessible again.
Code Quest. Double tap to
Code
open.
Quest is a game created by the American Printing House for the Blind, and it's basically a kids game. It doesn't really teach you coding like programming, but more like problem solving.
Planet Life. Double tap to open.
Planet Life is a game where you're a planet and it's your life. You have to manage resources, and there's even dungeons.
Page 1 of 7. Adjustable. Swipe. Page 2 of 7.
Now we're on page 2 of the games folder.
Life Simulator. Double tap
This
to
is
open.
another life simulation game, but it's different from BitLife. It's got like life goals and I believe it's always been accessible.
Your clues in iCloud. Double tap to
There's
download. Double tap to open.
Ears Clues. It's a accessible version of the board game Clue.
Alt Frequencies in iCloud. Double tap to download.
Alt
Double tap to open.
Frequencies is an audio game where you have this cool power, like you get to well, everyone's stuck in a time loop and you get to skip forward through time and record stuff on different stations and send the messages and expose some people.
Cat Life Fish emoji in iCloud.
Cat
Double tap
Life
to
is
download.
from
Double tap to open.
Cat Life is from the makers of BitLife, and it is, I believe it's still accessible, but it's offloaded right now, so if it wasn't, then I would open it up to see, but if I did it now, I'd have to wait for it to download again. Well, install, but I don't want to make you guys have to wait, so.
Fear in iCloud. Double
I've
tap to
played
download.
Fear
Double tap to open.
on this channel before once. It is an endless runner game. I think it has some horror game elements because there's zombies.
Palabracadabra in iCloud. Double tap to
Palabracadabra
download.
is
Double tap to open.
an anagram game. You basically have to make words from one big word. You have to see how many words are in one big word.
Battlefruit. Double tap to open.
Battlefruit is like Battleship, but with fruit and utensils instead of ships and missiles.
Games. Heading. Double tap and hold. Page 2 of 7. Page 3 of 7.
Ships and torpedoes, not missiles. Now we're on page 3 of the games folder.
Lost Island in iCloud.
Lost Island is
tap to
one of
download.
the
Double tap to
Adventure
open.
to Fate games. It's an RPG. And basically you're stuck on this lost island and you have to fight enemies and stuff and find all the gems and get them back in their places.
Core Quest in iCloud. Double tap to
Core
download.
Quest
Double
is
tap to
also
open.
an Adventure to Fate game, and it is more of a dungeon crawler, which I kind of like.
Life Pop. Double tap to open.
Life Pop is another life simulator game, and it used to be super accessible, but the developer navigated to Unity and it screwed up from there, so sad.
Glory Frontline in iCloud.
Glory
Double tap to
Frontline
download.
is
Double tap to open.
another one of the very few accessible shooting games. It's I personally like it, but like I don't have a whole lot of time to play games with school, so I can't really play it every single day, which is kind of what it needs to keep my stamina and speed and stuff up.
Asmar Quest. 2 new items.
And there's
Double
Asmar
tap to open.
Quest, which I have been playing on this channel. It is an ongoing series. Speaking of which, I should be uploading the rest of Chapter 4 soon. I plan to do that this week. or next week at the latest.
Audio Game Hub 2 in iCloud.
This one's a
Double tap to
classic,
download.
I
Double tap to
think.
open.
It's got, I think, 8 different audio games. There's archery, there's hunt, there's casino games, animal escape, bomb disarmer, Simon, samurai games, a memory game, labyrinth, and blocks. I think that's all.
Audio Wizards in iCloud.
I've played
Double
Audio
tap to
Wizards
download.
on this
Double tap to
channel.
open.
Um, Basically, you're a wizard and you have to fight distortions and with different spells.
Frequency Missing in iCloud. Double tap to download.
Frequency
Double tap to open.
Missing is another audio game. It's a mystery game where you have to find the secrets behind your friend disappearing. You're a reporter at a radio station and you have to find out what in the world happened to your friend and like the secrets behind it and stuff like that.
RS Games. Double tap to open.
RS Games is a platform full of accessible online board and card games. Some of my favorites on there are Uno and 1000 Miles.
Games. Heading. Double tap and hold to page 3 of 7. Page 4 of 7.
Okay, now for page 4.
Future Arena in iCloud. Double tap to download.
That is
Double tap to
another.
open.
Future Arena is one of the other Adventure to Fate games. It's an RPG and I think it's mainly a fighting game.
Akinator in iCloud.
Akinator,
Double tap to download. Double tap to open.
I think a lot of us might know what Akinator is, but if you don't, it's a game where the genie is trying to guess what character you're thinking of, and you have to answer questions, and then the genie will guess. So the genie asks you questions about the character you're thinking of, and then the genie will try to guess who you're thinking of.
Choose Your Face in iCloud.
Choose Your
Double tap to
Face
download.
is
Double
an
tap to open.
accessible game. It's kind of like the game Deal or No Deal. You get to open different boxes and each one has a face or an emoji. And the highest one you can get is 100,000 coins. That's what you're trying to get. And like Deal or No Deal, like the bank can call and offer you coins.
RNG number generator in iCloud. Double tap to download. Double tap to open.
That
Facebook
one-
now. Mobile accessible games.
That one is more self-explanatory. You use it to generate random numbers.
Evidence 111 in iCloud.
Another audio mystery game, but this time you're a police officer and you are being blackmailed about something that happened 10 years prior to the event of the current story. And, yeah.
Space Wave Race in iCloud. Double tap.
I've played Space Wave Race on this channel before. I remember when a new update came out for it and I was really excited and I played it. I think it was in the video where I played 3 games at once. 3 games in the same video. But it's a racing game where you have to choose your spaceship and race and avoid obstacles like asteroids and fight enemies and stuff like that.
Western drama in iCloud.
I have a whole series on this one. Check that out. It should be public playlist on my channel. But it is a Western, what they call a spaghetti Western audio game. You are a bounty hunter, and you and your partner are finding the 4 most wanted criminals. And it's also a shooting game, so. One of the few accessible shooting games.
Games. Heading. Double tap and hold page 4 of 7. Page 5 of
Now
7.
for page 5.
Wistopia. In iCloud. Double tap to download. Double
Westopia
tap
is
to
one
open.
of those city building games. And it's also a slot machine game.
Retro Rapid. Double tap to
Retro Rapid is one of the few audio games you can actually play on an Apple Watch. It's a racing game.
Minesweeper. Double tap.
This is accessible Minesweeper. You gotta clear the minefield without stepping on a mine and detonating it.
Dungeons. In iCloud.
This is Dungeons and Such. It is a dungeon crawler, RPG type game. And it's been getting some updates recently, so I'm happy about that.
Battle Arena. In iCloud.
I think this is the first Adventure to Fate game, either the first or the second. It's an RPG game where you have to fight enemies.
Blindfold Hopper. In iCloud.
This is a blindfold game. There's a lot of different blindfold games, but they're all accessible. This one is accessible version of the arcade game Frogger. I think Frogger is an arcade game. Either an arcade game or a video game. But it's a version of Frogger. Accessible version of Frogger.
Ice World. In iCloud.
And then there's Dice World. It's an app where you can play 6 different dice games. There's Farkle, 1 for 24, Threes, Yahtzee, Pig, and Ballot. Balut. And you can play it against other players or the computer.
Games. Heading. Page 5 of 7.
We're almost
Adjustable.
done with the games folder.
Swipe up or page 6 of 7.
Here's page 6.
Play Oral. Double
Play
tap to
Oral
open.
is another audio. It's another online accessible game platform. So if I open this, it's actually going to take me to the website where I can play. Because it's not an actual app, it's a website.
Life Authority. In iCloud. Double tap to download.
Life
Double
Authority
tap to
is
open.
another life simulation game. But of course, like all other, each one, they're all different from each other in some way.
RPG Offline. Double tap to open.
This one's an interesting one because you're basically in this game you're a hacker and you have to find the core fragments to keep the system from shutting down. So there's combat and there's progression and upgrades and stuff like that.
Fatebound VI.
Fatebound VI is another life simulator game. I found this one to be very good and accessible. So I've been playing that whenever BitLife and LifePop are not accessible. LifePop's accessible, it's just not as good as it used to be.
Survive Alone. Double tap to open.
Survive Alone is a survival simulator game. There's different scenarios that you can choose from. And, you have to survive. There's some where you have to wait to get rescued. There's some where there's one where you have to walk out of it. And there's one that's basically endless.
Fury Driver Moonwalks. In iCloud.
This is another one from the Audio Games Association, like a Western drama. But this time it's a game where you're driving around and you're a police officer and you have to find this criminal, Mr. Sin, and you have to deal with him. And there's also racing elements in it and point and click.
Facebook, now, Facebook, CC. Blindfold Runner, in iCloud.
This one's self-explanatory. But it's a blindfold game and it's an endless runner.
Games, heading. Double tap, page 6 of 7, page 7 of 7.
This is the last page of the games folder.
Super Tile Smash. Double tap to open.
Super Tile Smash is an accessible game where you have to destroy tiles. And there's actually a lot of different sound schemes that you can choose from, which I like. I like the cat sounds.
Games, heading.
Oh, and that's
Double
all
tap
for
super
the
page
games
7
folder.
of 7. Adjust. Closing games folder. Games folder. 45 apps. Google folder. 19 apps. One new item.
Now for
Double
the
tap
Google
to opening
folder.
Google folder. Google, heading. Double Google.
There's
Double tap
Google.
to open.
I'll just let VoiceOver do the talking.
Chrome. Google Maps. Docs. Classroom. Google Home. Google Translate. In iCloud. Meet. Sheets. Page 1 of 3. Adjustable. Page 2 of 3. Authenticator. Authenticator. Google Keep. Authenticator.
Is that there
Double
twice?
tap to open. Authenticator.
What in the world is there
Double tap to open.
twice?
Google Keep. YT Studio. In Google Calendar. YouTube Music. Gmail. One new item. Google Photos. In Drive. Google. Heading. Double tap and hold to start edit mode. Page 2 of 3. Page 3 of Google News. Google. Heading.
And that's
Double
all
tap
for the
and
Google folder.
Closing Google folder. Google Music and Entertainment folder. 23 apps. 18 new opening music and entertainment folder.
Now
Music
for my
and entertainment.
music and entertainment folder.
YouTube Music. Double tap to open. YouTube. Music speed.
Music
Double tap to
speed.
open.
It's short for music speed changer. And it is probably one of the best. It is probably the best audio editor I've ever seen in my whole life, because there's so many different things you can do with it to edit your audio, and it's accessible, which is very important for me because I am a completely blind voiceover user.
Spire. In iCloud. Double tap
Spire
to download.
is a
Double tap to
music
open.
studio app. It doesn't have as much stuff as GarageBand does, but it's still cool. I like it because I can record with different effects.
GarageBand. In iCloud.
And there's the aforementioned GarageBand, which has been offloaded. Sad, but I get that because GarageBand takes a lot of storage.
iMovie. Double tap to open.
I'm surprised iMovie isn't offloaded, but that takes a lot of storage. It's a video editor app if you don't know what iMovie is.
Google Photos. In iCloud.
That one's
Double tap to
self-explanatory.
JBL headphones. In iCloud.
That's the companion app for a whole bunch of different JBL headphone models. I have some JBL Vibe Beams. And they are compatible with this app.
TikTok. 15 new items.
And then there's
Double
TikTok.
tap to open.
It's gotten better with accessibility, which I'm really happy about.
Page 1 of 3. Adjustable. Page 2 of 3. iHeart. One new item.
Then there's
Double tap to open.
iHeartRadio, which I use to listen to my favorite radio station. But I can't say what my favorite radio station is because then that might reveal my location. And I do not feel comfortable revealing my location online. But anyway, here we go.
Hulu. In iCloud.
And
Double
then
tap
there's
to
Hulu.
download.
It's
Double
a
tap to
streaming
open.
service.
Netflix. One new item.
Another
Double tap to
streaming
open.
service. I'm sure everybody knows what Netflix and Hulu are.
JBL Portable. In iCloud.
Now this is just like JBL headphones, but for speakers. The JBL portable speakers. I have a JBL Flip 6, and the sound quality on that baby is amazing.
MEMS. One new item. Double tap to open.
It's actually one of the very few accessible meme soundboards out there. I was honestly a little surprised to find how accessible
Edge
it
now.
is.
Us judge. Narrator's voice. In iCloud.
Narrator's
Double tap
Voice
to
is a
download. Double tap
TTS
to open.
app where you type some text and then you'll have a voice read it out loud.
Drive.
Google
Double tap to
Drive.
open. Spotify. Double tap to
Everybody
open.
knows what Spotify is.
Shazam. Double tap to open.
Shazam is a music recognition app. At first I thought it was only for Apple devices, but I found out that Android can get it too.
Music and entertainment. Heading. Page 2 of 3.
Which I think
Adjustable.
they still can.
Swipe. Page 3 of 3.
Now this is the last page.
Veloco. Double tap to open.
Veloco is a vocal recording studio.
Prime Video.
There's
Double
Amazon
tap to
Prime
open.
Video.
Suno. In iCloud. Double tap
Suno
to download.
is an app
Double tap to open.
where you can generate AI songs.
Genius. Double
Genius
tap
is
to
an
open.
app where you can find song lyrics.
Disney Plus. Double
The
tap to
streaming
open.
service Disney Plus.
Music and entertainment. Heading. Closing music and entertainment folder. Music and entertainment folder.
And that's
23
it
apps.
for the
18
music
new
and
items.
entertainment folder.
Reading folder. 3 apps. Double tap. Opening reading folder. Reading. Heading. Double
This
tap
one only
and
has
hold
a
to start
few
edit
apps.
mode. Bard Mobile. Double tap to open.
Bard Mobile is, I think Bard stands for Braille Audio Reading Download.
Easy Reader. In iCloud.
Easy
Double
Reader
tap
is
to
an
download.
app where you
Double
can
tap to
access
open.
all kinds of different books, and it basically makes it easier for you to be able to read if you have blindness or dyslexia or that sort of thing. I use it to access my Bookshare books.
Dictionary. Double tap to open.
And there's the dictionary.com app.
Dictionary. Double tap. Closing reading folder. Reading folder. Shopping and food folder. 10 apps. 10 new items. Opening shopping and food folder. Shopping and food.
Now, recently I've got more into shopping and looking to see how see if different shopping apps are accessible and different food ordering apps are accessible. So, here we go.
Walmart. 6 new items.
Walmart is
Double
my favorite store because it sells pretty much anything you want.
Amazon. Double tap to open.
And the same thing with Amazon, and it's online. So, the difference, Walmart, you can do in person and online. Amazon's online.
Target. In iCloud.
And then there's Target, or some people say Target.
McDonald's. In iCloud. Double
Sometimes
tap to
I
download.
love me some
Double tap to open.
McDonald's.
DoorDash. 4 new items.
I like DoorDash because you can order pretty much anything. You search for a restaurant here and you can get what you want from there. Or a store. Restaurants and stores.
Burger King. Double tap to
I
open.
love Burger King. Some people think Burger King sucks, and I'm like, no, Burger King does not suck.
Best Buy. In iCloud. Double tap to download.
And
Double tap
there's
to
Best
open.
Buy. I am a tech nerd. I would live in an electronics store. That is an exaggeration. I would rather live in my own house, but if I go to an electronics store, I would love it. I remember one time we went to the Spectrum store where I live, and the Spectrum store in the town where I live, and there were some phones on display, and there were foldable phones on display, and I was like, oh my god, these are so cool. And I wanted to stay and look at them, and I wanted a foldable phone. I started wanting one because I was seeing them. But yeah.
Sam's Club. In iCloud.
And there's Sam's
Double tap
Club.
to download. Double tap to open. eBay. In iCloud.
And eBay.
Page 1 of 2. Adjust page 2 of 2. InnoSarc AI. Double tap to
InnoSearch
open.
AI. It's an AI accessible shopping app. So, yay.
Closing shopping and food folder. Shopping and food shortcuts folder. 2 apps. Double tap to opening shortcuts folder. Shortcuts. AirPods connection. Double tap to
Now,
open.
this is not an app, it's a shortcut. When I press it, it will connect my phone to my AirPods. And I use this when my AirPods are acting up and won't connect, or, well, we never know. Is it my AirPods acting up or is it my phone acting up? But sometimes they won't connect, which is, of course, normal. Because technology does have issues sometimes. So, I will use this to connect them instead of going into my Bluetooth settings and doing it all over again.
Shortcuts.
And there's the
Double tap
handy
to
dandy
open.
shortcuts app.
Closing shortcuts folder. Shortcut AI folder. 8 apps. 1 new item. Double
And then
tap
there's
opening
the
AI
AI
folder. AI.
folder.
Heading. Double tap Gemini. Double tap to open.
Google's AI chatbot.
ChatGPT. Double tap
I
to
think
open.
everybody knows what that is by now.
Messenger. Double
I
tap to
put
open.
Messenger in here because of Meta AI. I'm probably going to remove it from this folder I'm probably going to remove it from this folder because there's a dedicated Meta AI app now.
Seeing AI. Double tap to open.
I think I had this one in my last video, but Seeing AI is an app for that helps blind and visually impaired folks like me recognize stuff like objects, scenes, currency, light, people, colors, products, and all kinds of stuff like that.
Sora. In iCloud. Double tap to download. Double tap to
Sora,
open.
I think it's shut down now, but Sora is an app where you can make videos, and it was made by OpenAI, the same people who made ChatGPT. But sadly, it's not really that accessible.
Amazon Alexa. Double tap to open.
And then there's that. I'm not going to say that myself because then my Echo Dot is going to wake up. So I won't say her name.
Meta AI. 1 new item.
And the
Double tap
aforementioned
to open.
Meta AI app.
Be My Eyes. In iCloud. Double tap to download. Double tap to open.
I mainly started using this for Be My AI, but now that I'm getting older and I'll be getting more independent, if I get lost, I will need to be able to call someone to get help. So,
Be My Eyes. In iCloud. Control Center.
that's all for the AI
Airplane
folder.
mode. Switch. Closing AI folder. Weather folder. 4 apps. 27 new items.
Yes, I have 4 weather apps
Double tap
because I
to
can't
open.
figure out which one I like best.
Opening weather folder. Weather. Heading. Weather channel. 27 new items.
I like this
Double
one
tap to
because of
open.
its accuracy.
14 first alert. Double tap to open.
It's my local weather app.
Weather gods. Double tap
This
to
is
open.
an accessible and immersive weather forecast app. And there's different sounds for everything.
Weather.
And the
Double
Apple
tap to
Weather
open.
app.
Weather. Double. Closing weather folder. Weather folder. 4 apps. Communication and games folder. Google Music. Reading folder. Shopping. Shortcut. I folder. Weather folder. Microsoft folder. 2 apps. Double tap to opening Microsoft folder. Microsoft. Heading. Double tap and hold
In
to
the
start edit
Microsoft
mode.
folder, we
Link to
have
Windows.
Link
In
to
iCloud.
Windows,
Double tap to download. Double tap to open.
which is the app that is used to link iPhones to Windows.
Edge.
And
Double
there's
tap to
Microsoft
open.
Edge.
Edge. Double. Closing Microsoft folder. Microsoft Companion Apps folder. 6 apps. 16 new items. Opening Companion Apps folder. Companion Apps. Heading.
So
Double
these
tap
are
and hold to
all
start edit mode.
apps that are compatible with different tech that I have.
Hydrate Spark. 15 new items.
Hydrate Spark is compatible with my smart water bottle. And if you don't know what a smart water bottle is, it's a water bottle that basically tracks your hydration and logs it to your phone.
Meta AI. 1 new item.
The reason I
Double
have
tap
Meta
to open.
AI in the companion apps folder is because I have Ray-Ban Meta glasses. And I use this app to control them and do stuff with them.
JBL headphones. In iCloud.
I think that one's obvious why this one's there.
JBL portable. In
Same
iCloud.
with that one.
Google Home. Double tap to open.
I have a Google Home Mini, so that's why Google Home is in here.
Watch. Double
And
tap to
the
open.
Apple Watch app.
Watch. Watch.
Why isn't
Double tap to open.
Amazon.
Closing
So in
companion
here.
apps folder. Companion apps folder.
I said it quietly so she couldn't hear me. Haha.
You block Origin Light. Double tap to
That
open.
is an ad blocker. Now the reason why I have it on my home screen is because it's a Safari extension. I don't really open it up with the home screen. I mainly just use it with Safari.
Flow type. Beta. Double tap to open.
That's an app I'm currently beta testing. FlowType is an accessible keyboard. You mainly type. You just type, tap the where you think the letters are, and it'll understand the word.
MyFitnessPal. Double tap to open.
I use MyFitnessPal to log my calories and nutrients.
Threads. 10 new items. Double tap
And
to
there's
open.
Threads.
Runa TTS with Read Speaker. Beta. Double
Another
tap to
app
open.
I'm beta testing, and this one has some really cool voices that Apple doesn't really have for voiceover, so
Voices. Primary voice.
listen to this
Selected.
one.
Julie. Enhanced. Vertical navigation.
Oh my, the speech rate is up way high. Oh well.
Voices. Julie. Enhanced. Selected. Voice 4. Primary voice.
But anyway, it has some new voices, so that's nice.
AG Now. Beta. Double
AG
tap to
Now is basically an audio game emulator. You can play classic audio games from Windows on an iOS device. I don't really have the hang of it much, which is why it's not in the games folder.
5-0 Radio Pro. Double tap to
I
open.
use this app to listen to the NOAA weather radio, but you can also use it to listen to police scanners and stuff like that, which is really cool.
Feedback. Double
This
tap
is the
to
Apple
open.
Feedback Assistant, and I have this because I'm currently on the iOS 27 public beta.
Duolingo.
And
Double tap
I
to
think
open.
everybody knows what Duolingo is, but if not, it's a language learning app.
Search. Page 2 of 3. Adjustable.
And now for
Activate to open
the third
Spotlight.
and
Swipe
final
up or
page
down
of
with
my
one
home
page
screen.
3 of 3. Hear the light. Double tap to
Hear
open.
the Light is a light detection app. Yes, I have it and Seeing AI. But I think this one has a wider range of tones that you listen to know how much light there is, and it can even say the light intensity. So whichever one I feel like using, I can use it.
Ring Craft. Beta. Double tap to open.
This one is an accessible ringtone maker, which is cool, because usually ringtone makers aren't really that accessible.
Tubi. Double tap to open.
And there's the Tubi app that you use to watch movies and TV shows and stuff for free.
Crunchyroll. Double tap to open.
And the Crunchyroll app to stream anime.
Search. Page 3 of 3. Adjustable. Activate
And
to
that
open
is
Control
all of
Center.
what's on my iPhone.
Airplane mode. Switch button. Page 1 of
Updated.
3. Speech off.
And thank you for the requests, and thank you for watching, everyone. I will see you in the next video, which should hopefully be finishing chapter 4 of Asthma Quest. But I wanted to do this request so that I didn't forget about it. So have a good day, everybody, and I will see you in the next video.